Hello, welcome to Double Talk. My name is Steffen.
And I'm Michael Mandel, and we are here live taped, just as all the shows are on TV.
Absolutely, but soon we'll be streaming live.
Oh yes, days. We are streaming live.
We can do live shows
whenever.
Here now. We have the technology. In fact, we just shot a live Facebook intro.
I am moving this show along because this ice just keeps melting because it's only 32 degrees in the room we're in.
Well, you notice you said Bummer and Lazarus at the very beginning.
I said Bummer and Lazarus,
Why?
and that is this gin. So I'm dedicating this show to, let's say, Jim Brussman, who sent it to me. And
what a guy!
I don't know how he figured this one out, but this is quite the gin. Bummer and Lazarus were two dogs in San Francisco around the Civil War. People fell in love with them, and they were friendly to each other, and they helped each other out. And they were on Treasure Island, which you apparently know about. I don't know about it. So this distillery is from Treasure Island, and this particular gin is 46% alcohol, which makes it 92 proof. We're going to do it with what is now melted ice first to see how the pure taste of it is, and then we'll do it with vermouth, perhaps later in here. You have a cold, so this should be good.
For medicinal purposes only.
Yes. This has quite an aroma.
So this is almost straight.
Yeah,
There's
melted ice, you know. Melted ice helps open it up if it were scotch.
Well,
Well,
I could drink it like this any day of the week without anything with it.
man, this is really tasty, isn't it?
It is.
I can't figure out what the taste is.
It's really
It's got a
fully
little bit of
rounded.
cinnamon. Not cinnamon, but citrus. It's got a citrus flavor.
Plus the juniper.
It's got normal juniper, but the juniper is pretty strong. This gin is made with fermented grapes or distilled grapes.
Which is unusual for gin.
It is, and it's
not
made
grain
with
alcohol.
California grapes. You know, what is California full of? Other than
Well, that's
movie
why
stars
it's
and crap.
So
It's got a nice
body to it.
organic flavor.
It really does.
Can
you buy that?
Syrup. Can you buy it? No, you can't buy it.
stores?
You have to go pickpocket it. You gotta.
Do you have to go to the Bay Area to get it?
He got it from an online purveyor,
Oh, okay.
so you
Can't
could
be
do
cheap.
that.
I know that.
Well, yes, you can. You just pay for the mailing. It's pretty good. You don't have to go to California to get it. You know, you talk about alcohol made out of grapes, other than wine.
Yeah.
Syrah gin is made from grapes. It's a French gin, a French vodka.
French vodka. Yeah.
Vodka.
Wine and brandies are made of grapes.
Brandy's made out of grapes, distilled. So once you distill stuff, it just becomes alcohol.
Whatever it is.
You get some of the congeners that give it its flavor and give it body.
Well, you can make an alcohol
This
out of
is
any
pretty darn
fruits.
good.
You ferment a fruit. There is your
That's
alcohol.
that's my idea.
Wow.
You know, in Las Cruces, I was going to say, obviously people think you should make it out of chili, but who wants to waste good chili? We've got a lot of onions here. We can ferment onions. Somebody mentioned to me recently, we have a lot of alfalfa here. And I'm thinking, you might be able to distill alfalfa. It's kind of a grain, isn't
gin
it?
that tastes like hay.
Yes, but you know what? Alfalfa has the highest amount of selenium of any plant.
Oh, that's good for you.
It's good for men. So it could be a healthy men's vodka or gin. The only thing that makes it gin is later in the distillation process, you imbue it with at least juniper
Some herbs.
and herbs.
Whatever else.
Many people don't tell you how many herbs. Monkey 47, which I also got, which is an amazing gin, has 47 herbs.
It's a secret
Yes. it's
formula, so they're not going to tell you.
You're not going to bother to do all the measurement. Anyway, Botanist, which is made on the island of Islay in Scotland, has 22 herbs gathered from the lovely island.
Well, when I was in San Francisco, I knew a lot of fermented fruits, and it was quite a place to be.
What? Forbidden fruits?
Fermented.
Fermented? Which is also forbidden.
Yes. Now, if you see behind us these...
I love this.
I support law enforcement. These signs are available down at City Hall for free. If you just show
Finish
up
that
to
water.
City Hall and say, I like one of my signs to put in the front yard or
Apparently,
in the window.
There's two less. Last week when we announced it, they had 500 signs.
Yes.
Now they have 498 because we have two of
We
them.
have two of them, but we're on TV.
They really help here, because they're out where people could see it if they're watching TV.
Well, we're here
exactly at this time.
We're here promoting the signs on TV, so it's even better.
We do support law enforcement.
Yes.
As long as they enforce the laws.
Right. Now, not that we're in favor of every law that they're enforcing, but that's another story.
Well, there's a lot of laws, a lot of things they do, which is not in the interest of enforcing the law. They do it because maybe they're saving their lives because a lot of people out there look dangerous.
Well, you shouldn't kill anybody who doesn't deserve killing.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that, Mark. I think that's the third commandment or the 17th. I don't
Thou shalt
remember.
not kill
Those who
do not deserve killing.
Right. The ones who do deserve killing, you must stone them,
Kill them
drown
first.
them, or make
them.
them eat too much fiber. That could kill you, I guess.
Yeah, now, speaking of eating too much
Fiber.
there's a big pancake breakfast going on today, right now, if you're watching this on Saturday. And
How do we get there? Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. Yes. Okay.
the Big Lions Club pancake breakfast going on now until 1 o'clock. Right there on North Solano. At
Pancakes
the Lions Den
might have
Community Center.
a little fiber in them. Most
little
of it
bit.
is refined wheat, but
Yeah. I hope they
I
don't-
love pancakes.
Pancakes, I hope they don't use Bisquick because that's got
You said that last week. You and
saying it now.
Biscuit. Aluminum's good. It stops you from perspiring. It also distorts your brain, but it doesn't
Causes
matter. You don't know what
Alzheimer's.
your brain is supposed to be like anyway.
And they have eggs and sausage and coffee and juice. So, and plus it's $7. It goes to a worthy cause. The Lions Club helps people with vision problems. They supply glasses to people
I
who
just
can't
don't see
afford
that.
them.
Yes.
You don't see that?
No, I don't see that.
Oh well, it's
That-
understandable.
I need some support. What do they have? Oh, a toppings bar.
Yes, toppings, strawberries and blueberries and fruit.
We are visually indicating
Jam.
that they might have strawberries and blueberries and whipped cream.
There you go.
You know,
nuts and raisins, chocolate chips.
Go for the pancakes, eat the whipped cream. That's the way
So,
you do
there
it.
you go. And can you wash it down with a gin? Probably not.
You can wash anything down with gin. It's meant to dissolve other food.
Now,
processes.
their maple syrup is probably the kind of maple syrup I wouldn't eat myself because it's not maple syrup. I'm going to take my own maple syrup.
Maple flavored syrup.
Maple flavored syrup. It's high fructose corn syrup.
Hot maple flavored syrup.
Yeah, maple flavored.
Nobody, first of all, one of those little bottles of maple syrup costs pretty much about the same as this bottle of vermouth.
I buy a little
And it's like $8.
tub of it for $20.
Don't you tap your own maple trees
32
in your
ounces.
yard?
Well,
Have you ever seen them tapping maple trees? I mean,
Yes, I have.
And it's a
slowly
big
drips out.
process.
It is.
And then you put it into a big vat, and then you boil the heck out of it, and you get probably 1/20th of all the content.
that's why the real thing is not as cheap as the fake stuff you get in the grocery store. But it's worth it. to
And
me. How
there-
often do you need it? Do you use it? Not that often.
And you don't need that much.
No.
I eat frozen waffles. I cook them.
Yeah. The maple syrup is
And you use this much. Use this much.
No, I don't use that much.
I do. Well, it's that wide.
Okay.
Well, that wide, that much.
It's not a complex sugar. It's a simple sugar. So you do get the sugar rush, and then it goes away fast. A complex sugar comes on slowly, like brown rice syrup. It's a complex sugar. And
That
it
sounds
doesn't-
good.
and It doesn't give you
That sounds good.
that sugar rush. That's not good for you. So join us at the Lions if you come down and see us. It's on Solano. Please come up and say hello.
But
And,
don't make
North
fun.
Solano.
Don't make fun of the simple syrup or simple sugar because
Or
you're
the,
on
or the simple hosts.
those people too.
Yeah, so
What's
that's going
next?
on. That's going on right now.
Something's new here.
Oh, you know what?
What's yesterday?
We have a new president.
Commandant
Yes,
in chief.
Commissar.
Yes. Well,
A
Colbert.
Führer.
Colbert's doing great. He's saying after this we're going to say "Make America Again."
Now, I did not go to the inauguration. I swore I wouldn't go. Did you go?
No, I didn't.
No. And I talked our station owner not into going either.
Because it's in Washington, D.C. Is that how you pronounce that? D.C.
D-cup.
D.C. It's spelled D.C. How do you pronounce that? D.C.
And so we do have a new president for whatever that's worth.
And since we filmed this before that, not to give away anything, we have no idea what the country turned into yesterday.
So now you're going to go to the Million Woman March, aren't you?
Yes.
Which woman will you be?
Well, it depends on
Number-
which wig I wear.
Well,
I'm going to be 837,043.
while you're there,
Yes.
you know what you'll be able to say.
I was there.
Say, ladies, as long as you're up, could you get me a beer?
I guess you're not going to support women because the only thing you think should support women is a bra.
Immaculate, you know that's not true. I like umbrellas.
Oh.
No. So, hey, it'll be quite a thing. There'll be more people attending that than there will be attending the inauguration events.
Yes, and probably more talent.
Yes.
Apparently.
By far.
Yes. Probably Meryl Streep will be there.
I'm sure she will
Yes.
be.
She's going to do a Streep show.
A Streep show?
Yes.
Well, I'd go for
All
that.
women.
Now, also, we've had these power outages lately.
Wait, we just... Really?
We have.
Has this happened since he was inaugurated?
No.
Oh, this past week.
It was a prelude.
This past week.
Yes, past week. We had 2 power outages. One
Unexplained.
day, they haven't explained it to us yet. One day the power was out for an
Short
hour.
time.
Then, where I live, the power came back on for 5 minutes, then went off again.
Well, it's hard to keep that power on.
And then it came back on about 10 minutes later.
And then later in the week,
And then on
it went out
Wednesday, it went off again
for about 2 hours.
20 minutes or so. Well, depending on what part of town you were
Where was
in.
I? I was in a different part of town. My wife experienced it.
Yes.
And she didn't know what to do because
Pretty much everybody
she doesn't know where I keep the...
west of Telshore. The candles?
Yeah. No, the flashlights.
Flashlight.
She couldn't find the matches. You turn the oven on and you light a newspaper.
You have a gas stove?
Yes, we do.
That's good. But with the power off, the strikers don't work. You have to light
That's
the
true.
burners.
That's
I was in
true.
the midst of cooking dinner. That's what I had to do.
Oh, man. I forgot about that.
So, El Paso Electric wants a rate increase. And this is not the way to go about getting it.
Yes, I think, and you can't go to solar anymore, it seems. Not that I'm denigrating the solar business because we should have more
We
solar.
love solar.
But the electric company is trying to discourage people from getting solar energy in any way. There's a way that you could turn your energy from El Paso Electric into only solar. I don't know how they do it.
Well,
Right? You've seen that company?
they penalize you if you have solar power now.
Yes.
You used to be able to sell it back to them at profit. Now they're charging you a fee if you have solar and aren't using their electricity, but you're still attached to their grid.
Yes. So get off the grid. Some people are off
Get
the
a
grid.
battery.
The Levies
to
are out
save.
in the mountains, and thank goodness they have solar energy now. So because they have no grid out there.
What mountains are these?
Those are by Tularosa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, way out there. You can't even get there by car. At least I can't.
Well, I've been out there. I think I know exactly where they are.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah.
How would you know? Have you been to their house?
No.
It's impossible to get to their house. Let me just say that.
I've been to houses out there that are impossible to get to.
Oh, that's the one.
East of Tularosa,
Oh, yes.
and then south.
Yes.
Yes, I've been down that road, about 3
Well-
miles down it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it takes you about a half hour.
I had to go through a wash.
Oh yes, it's exciting, but
Yeah.
nevertheless, they make it out there all the time, and they love it there. So
I had to wait until it quit raining to get through that wash. Yeah.
could you just shoot over and get? You can't get enough speed because you can't go more than like 10 miles
There's too
an
many
hour.
rocks. You can't go
Yeah.
fast through it, even when it's dry.
So going from the electric company to being out in the wild, if it weren't for the electric company, we'd all be out
In the
out
dark.
In the dark.
We'd have to watch
let them-
TV by candlelight.
So things around our house were a little verkauft. The modem that we got from Comcast went back, was working. The lights were like just going up and down, blanking out. Everything worked. Finally had to unplug it, plug it back in. It normalized.
Well,
But who knows? Anything could go
It
crazy.
used to be when the power would go out, the TV would go off. When the power came back on, the TV would come right back on.
But-
Now,
What
these
happened?
smart TVs, it takes about 10 minutes for them to reboot.
Reboot. And we're now going to do
We're
a
gonna
commercial
unboot.
for the El Paso Electric Company because you have a choice. Either have electricity or not.
Okay. So we'll be back after these electric words.
Yes, electrifying.
Shocking.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Burke, and I have a confession to make. I have a serious crush on my workout. Hip, fun, and always a challenge. Jazzercise is the total package. It's the only workout that I've ever truly loved. Does it show? That's because I'm in the best shape of my life. What a difference Jazzercise makes. When's the last time your workout swept you off your feet? Find a class near you at jazzercise.com.
Celebrate, celebrate, Fiesta Motors.
Come and see us today and discover why our service is second to none. In business for over 17 years, we have the right car for you. When you buy a vehicle from Fiesta Motors, we do everything possible to ensure your satisfaction. Located at the corner of El Paseo and Main. See you there.
Celebrate, Fiesta Motors, where buying a car is always a celebration.
And we are back. You're watching Double Talk right here on the Las Cruces channel.
Mark Steffen, Michael Mandel. We're making a martini out of Bummer and Lazarus, and you seem to...
Another one.
No, I'm just going to use my eye to figure it out.
All right. No.
Too much? I guess I'll have to put more gin in.
Yes, you will now.
Here, put the cap back on.
Put the cap back on this one.
So we all know that Mark's theory of gin and vermouth is that when the bomb went off, they put a vermouth, a vermouth bottle there, and therefore anybody...
When the bomb went off, it vaporized the vermouth into the atmosphere. So all you really need to do is hold your glass up into the air, and you'll get enough vermouth into the glass to make a very dry martini.
Yes. And speaking about energy, like solar energy and electric energy, nuclear energy.
Atomic energy.
Atomic. We do this because this is actually part of my physical therapy.
Part of my mental therapy.
A little late for that.
And so we've never...
We love this straight.
We taste a lot of martinis on the show, but we've never tasted it with this gin.
Yes. And one of the things about martinis is sometimes the vermouth brings out flavors that were previously hidden.
Yes, so?
Slangeva, which is Scottish.
You know, an olive would be a wonderful thing in this right now.
It would be. And you know what's funny about olives? It actually does change the flavor.
Sure, it's got the little
A
vinegar.
little salt and vinegar, it makes it good. But it's not bad. Although drinking it straight was, I think, better in this case. If we had an olive in it,
to complete
really
the
good.
martini scenario, yes.
I was once inventing drinks over at Imbibe in Albuquerque, a little place, mixing things up, and I'm making faces, and there's guys at the bar, and one guy says, "Why don't you throw an olive in it?" And I told the bartender, "Throw an olive in it," and it worked. It really helped. Anybody got any olives? What?
Imbibe is that little bar there on Central.
Yeah, it's cute.
Right near UNM.
Yeah, it's a nice little bar.
Right near.
Except now they have a cigar thing. They do cigars, but
they also have a downstairs.
Do they?
Or maybe that's next door.
Oh, we have a show to do here.
Oh, yes. And you know what? We're talking about, well,
what are we talking about?
The news came out this week that New Mexico has been rated the worst state in the nation to raise a family.
You know why?
Out of 51 states, they counted the District of Columbia.
Oh,
yeah.
What about Puerto Rico?
No, they didn't count them.
How about Guam?
No, they're not states. They're
When are they
territories.
So neither is D.C.
New Mexico is the worst state in the country to raise a family.
And the reason is because kids are put out in the backyard on a leash with not enough water.
So
they can't reach the water. People throw some food out, some chicken feed out to raise their family, and that's sort of free-range family.
Yeah, but it's not organic chicken feed, so.
Well, you got to get to organic.
So once again, New Mexico ranks top in the worst.
Well, you don't have to worry. You're not raising a family. I raised my family. Well, a kid.
Yeah, look what happened.
Yeah. What are the criteria? What's the criteria of raising a family?
Well, they count so many things like the quality of education,
food. How many people are on food stamps?
Right.
How many
Income
people are
levels.
poor? Yes. But some families are raised very well here. By the way, there's a wide range of people here. There are people who are fairly wealthy.
Yeah, but they just said that this state is the worst one to do it in compared to all the other states.
Even
including
Mississippi.
Mississippi came in 49th. We're 51st.
You know, the only reason we're here with Mississippi is so that we can have somebody to compete with. Next year, Mississippi will be worse, probably because they'll have a flood or something, and they'll.
Well, you know, Doña County is the poorest county in the country. The second poorest is some county in Mississippi.
That's cool. And that's why we have bears who attack us. Bears who attack? What is... They were talking about coyotes. What's this bears who attack?
This is the worst state to be attacked by a bear in, because...
It's better to be...
For the bear.
For the bear?
For the bear, because in New Mexico we have a law that says if a bear attacks anybody, it has to be killed.
We're going to change that law. We're working to
And
change that
we're
law.
going to change
We are
that
changing
law. Just because a bear attacks somebody doesn't mean it has to be killed.
We don't really have grizzlies, do we? We have brown bears.
Brown bears and black bears.
Yes.
And
Well, who wouldn't?
but you know, a lot of people, like a woman was jogging along and she came around the corner and startled a mother bear and her cubs. The mother bear is going to defend her cubs, and so the mother bear attacked this jogger and chomped on her bit.
Especially considering what she was wearing. I mean, she was wearing this shocking pink latex. So who wouldn't be shocked?
Well, I never seen a bear wear that, but
No, the jogger.
oh, the jogger.
Yeah,
And so,
they do, but it's really.
well, what they
furry.
worry about is rabies. And what they do is they assume they have to kill the bear to see if it had rabies. So they kill the bear, and the baby cubs now have no mother.
Oh,
So they die.
that's sad.
So
And they'll be eaten by coyotes, which is later in the show.
So the thing is, if you're attacked by a bear, if you're not severely injured, don't report it, because they'll kill the bear. Or if you are attacked and you report it, if you voluntarily say, okay, I will take the rabies vaccinations, then they won't kill the bear.
Couldn't they test the bear for rabies?
They can't.
Why not?
They
Because
have to
they're
chop
too
his head
furry?
off. They have to send his brain to be analyzed, just
Well,
like they do
after they
dogs.
do that, you just put the
Put it back
brain
on.
back in. Well, I mean, it's not like they have to figure out their taxes.
So
who needs it?
I hope they're able to do that. This wanton killing of bears has got to stop.
Oh, yes, we need our bears. In Wyoming, you know, of course, people who should have guns in school because they could be attacked by bears.
Grizzlies, yes. That's what our new Secretary of Education thought.
Yes, so if you look on Steve Colbert from, I guess it was Wednesday night show, he has a sequel about what happens when bears attack schools. They give people wedgies. They throw little kids into lockers.
Those bully
They go
bears.
smoking. You know, those bears are really tough. You know, bears
Makes me want to
have
be one.
nothing against. Be one or eat
It
one?
makes me want to be one. A bully bear.
Keep growing that beard and you'll get there soon. Bully bear. Okay.
Hey, coming up tonight at the Rio Grande Theater, we've got Randy Granger, our own Randy Granger, live and in
Look at
concert.
that. He looks like, a magician there.
No, that's Slash from Guns N'
So-
Roses.
And there he looks like a Western music star. And you know what? He's not necessarily a Western music star. He
No.
plays Indian flute and the hung, which is that rounded drum. And there's a video of him and Allison Ferguson on, I guess, YouTube, and they're doing a duet. That was a live thing, just like our producer published it with us.
So Randy Granger live in concert, 7 o'clock at the Rio Grande Theater.
We're big fans of Randy because he's big fans of us.
Is he really?
Yes, he supports us every time we fall down.
Well, he plays a wide variety of music, including ethnic music, ethnic American music.
And he's won a number of awards. We don't know which ones, but he has won a lot of awards.
And I'm sure he'll be selling copies of his CD there.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of entertainment, the Las Cruces Film Festival
That is entertainment.
is coming up. Tuesday night, they're having a party promoting the new poster for the festival at Glen Cutter Jewelers from 6 to 9.
Yes.
And you go down there. It is $10 to get in, but that helps support the film festival.
This film festival has Johnny Galecki. Do you have this one?
Yeah,
Are you
Johnny
gonna-
Galecki's going to be at the film
Oh, do you have a
festival.
little thing? And of course, Don Foster, who writes for the show that Johnny Galecki is on.
He's one of the producers.
Yes.
He's written for probably 10 sitcoms, including
And
Roseanne.
he's a local guy.
He's from here.
You went to school with him,
I
right?
knew him when he was in college. I wasn't in college. I'd already graduated, but I was back visiting when he was around.
So it's going to be, we have a lot of local talent. The careers of the future are pretty much video and movies. So get it together, and
So that's Tuesday night.
You don't have to work for the call stations that are going out of business. work for movies? It
better-
worked for you.
No.
What?
And that poster party is January 24th at Glen Cutter Jewelers, which is Tuesday.
And Glen Cutter is
From
always a good
6
place to
to
have a
9.
party.
It is. Now, also,
Yes.
speaking of films, the Coyote movie.
You have a little film on your eyes. You look a little
Well,
glassy.
I
Is
mean,
that because you're sick?
yes, I've been sick the last 3 days,
Oh.
Michael. Can you tell from my voice?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
And also because you've told me a number of times.
Yes.
So the Coyote movie is exclusive to what? Our channel, right?
We're going
So
to be
what's
getting.
gonna-
Well, it's about slob killing. Contests where you kill as many coyotes as you can, or as many rattlesnakes as you can for a prize.
Okay,
of some
shortly go through this.
sort. And the Las
The idea
Cruces
that
channel
if you, yes,
has the exclusive local rights to air this documentary film. There you see all the coyotes lined up that were killed for no reason at all, except for sport.
And what happens when you kill all these coyotes? People kill coyotes because they think they're going to kill the cows, but mostly they kill verminous creatures.
Coyotes eat rabbits,
rats,
field mice. They keep the population of those down.
Cats.
You kill too many coyotes, then you have a bloom of population of rodents.
Speaking about your rabies in bears, keep your coyotes and keep rabies away from bears. Okay, next thing is that's Greg Ewing.
Our new superintendent of schools.
He said to our children, don't y'all worry about all that standardized testing. Just teach,
He said that
be a
the
good
teachers-
teacher.
So teachers,
Which is good.
He's telling teachers don't teach toward the test anymore.
It's very possible with this new administration, which is in today, except, in fact, Trump, when asked when he's going to start working, he's going to start working on Monday, because obviously he knows every worker takes 2 days off for the weekend. So the administration will be starting on Monday. But you can start, teaching whatever you want. Who is afraid of Virginia Woolf?
I am.
You are? One of the things about being afraid of Virginia Woolf is because, she's hard to understand.
Well,
Has nothing to do with Virginia Woolf, has to do with
with
Edward Albee,
who wrote the play,
one of the best plays
landmark play
around,
of American classics, and that opened last night at the Las Cruces Community Theater,
directed by Patrick Payne with Janet Masdra,
and
her husband,
Danny Wade.
and Danny Wade,
As
not
George.
his husband.
And so this will be running for the next 3 weekends downtown at the Las Cruces Community Theater.
You should
8
see
o'clock.
it. It's a classic,
And if you see us there, come up and say hello.
yes, or do lines from the play. And there's comedy at the Fountain Theater on
January
January
26th.
26th, which is Thursday.
Thursday night.
7 o'clock. It's $10. You have
Several comedians.
what are those guys?
Jamie O'Hara, the
Jamie O'Hara is the local guy,
the comic magician.
and 2 other comedians that are homegrown, and we like the homegrown stuff.
Sure. And
Don't forget the pancakes.
don't forget to show up for pancakes. This morning, you still have time. They're there till 1 o'clock.
Bon appetit.
Come and have brunch.
These would go good with pancakes. No, they wouldn't.
Horrible thing.
Yeah,
They would be.
But they'd be good after.